GATE 2015 Civil Engineering Set 1 Question 11. A fine-grained soil has 60% by weight silt content. The soil behaves as semi-solid when water content is between 15% and 28%. The soil behaves fluid-like when the water content is more than 40%. The activity of the soil is. The four options given are A 3.33, B 0.42, C 0.3 and D 0.2. The relevant NPTEL reference has been listed. So when we talk about the activity of a soil, it is given by the ratio of the plasticity index divided by the percentage of clay. So the plasticity index is denoted by IP divided by percentage of clay. So plasticity index is nothing but the difference between the liquid limit and the plastic limit, and this is divided by the proportion of clay in the soil sample to get the activity. So if we assume this to be the graph for consistency limits, so the soil volume does not change and then it starts increasing. So firstly it will be in solid state, then it will be in semi-solid state, then the state would be plastic, and then it would turn out to be liquid state. So this limit is called as shrinkage limit. Semi-solid it will be plastic limit, and then it will be liquid limit. So further than WL the soil behaves as a liquid, and between WP and WL it behaves as a plastic, and between WS and WP it behaves as a semi-solid, and less than WS, when the water content is in the soil, it behaves as a solid. So in this case it has been given that the soil behaves as a liquid when the water content is 40%, so that would be our liquid limit. And it is also given that the soil behaves as a semi-solid in between 15 and 28%. So 15% would be our shrinkage limit and 28% would be our plastic limit. It is also given that the percentage of silt is equal to 60%. So the percentage of clay for the fine grained soil would be 100 minus percentage of silt. So this would become 100 minus 60, that is 40% of the soil sample would be clay. So activity is given by IP over percentage of clay. So IP is the difference of liquid limit and plastic limit, and this is divided by the proportion of clay. So the liquid limit was 40, plastic limit is 28, and percentage of clay is 40. So this would become 12 by 40, that is 0.3, which is our activity coefficient. So the activity of the soil is 0.3, that is option C. The relevant NPTEL reference has been listed.